This is Shrewsbury's old riverbed, where it would have connected into the River Severn by the Westmead Showground. I've highlighted the map to show where the old riverbed runs and where I've started now. You can see there is flats, and that's sort of on the natural course of where the riverbed would have run. Yeah, there you can see if you follow the line of the trees and you've got the edges, that's basically the road now. But the trees about say it all. That's the old line of the riverbed. Right, so here we are on the Church to Shrewsbury Road, or the way I'm facing, this goes to Church. We go around this side, that's the Westmead Showground, approximately over there. I don't know if you can see that, but that, through the other side of the fence, is the route of the old river. And I come back to there, and it goes back up that way. I mean, that's quite nice today, because it's actually in water. So that would have been the full force of the River Severn in weather like this back in the day. Straight across the road to there. I mean, I appreciate this might not be that easy to see at the moment. I'll try and get some better footage in a minute, but I mean, if you see the water, it goes in a direct line straight in front of us there, and try not to get run over. Give you another bit of a look how this is flooded here. The reeds basically stop there, and that heads all the way back up to by the Westmead Showground, where it would have originally crossed the road and back into the river, or been the part of the river. I'm going to have to do a bit more research, as per always, but I will find out. So basically, let me zoom in a bit, where you can now see the pylons is where the old riverbed runs. I don't know if it's in water now or not, but I think after today, probably the best time to track it is when the Shrewsbury's flooded, because it's going to fill it up. It goes up behind, or I think probably in front of that building up on the top there, if you can see it, which is, I believe, an events place, a winery or something, but we are going to walk up that way in a minute. This is where I think the drone would be a win-win to have a look at this. I mean, you'd almost think you're looking in the river, wouldn't you? Right, so what I've done is I've gone a bit arse backwards again, which is about right for me. This is as far as you can follow the old canal route. So there, which ties in with my other canal videos, if you have a look, is the Flaxmill Maltings. So that's, I'm behind it now. I'll put all this on a map so you can see. So basically this is as far as it goes. So if I go around here, this is the old riverbed here, as far as it goes, basically, before anything's been built on. I mean, even the Flaxmill's been built on it, and that's been there a few hundred years. So although I've known about this for years and years, I've got quite a bit of research to do on it, because I don't know if it ran as the river instead of the river that's there now, or as well as, and it's sort of either dried up or been blocked off to have the water course just in one flow around the town. I mean, to me, if this was still the river here, it'd save a hell of a lot of flooding. And the vast route of it, yes. So I've just come out the Greenfields play area, park, whatever you want to call it, and if you look at the trees here, you can see it's a clear path. Now, I know it gets really boggy. That's Herongate Estate, so you get access that from Ellesmere Road, but I'm going to walk up here and try and stay standing. I mean, I'm not particularly brilliantly dressed. I've got my thermals on. I put trackies on instead of walking trousers, which was a bit stupid probably. So I didn't actually come out today with the intention of doing this. I only popped into town. But hey, there we go. So I'm currently in Herongate. So this road comes in off the Ellesmere Road if you ever want to drive down to have a look. I've just come out of all the overgrowth and found this. So it's all fenced off there, but there's a bridge here. I didn't know this was here. I mean, it doesn't look that old, to be fair. I think it'd be more weathered than that if it was old. Nice of Shropshire Council to build something that's actually interesting. So yeah, here we go. The main part of the old canal bed. I mean, you can obviously see how wide it would have been here. Yeah, well, I've got to say, I am actually really surprised. You never used to be able to get near this, and obviously with the overgrowth you couldn't see a lot, and back until recently we didn't really all have access to drones to fly over, and it still got a bit dicey then with laws and rules, etc. But this is brilliant. I would recommend this all day long. I mean, I know where this is going to come out, so to me, I'm not far from home now, so this is something I'll definitely be coming down to do a lot more walking on and having a look. Look at how close we are to these reeds. Hopefully this year starts as it means to go on. Sunny. I doubt it though. Yeah, that's definitely worth a look down here. Okay, so I've walked across this bridge and it is lovely. It really is. I'll be down here all the time now. So I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in as much as I possibly can. On top of the hill is that building I referenced to before, which is the winery or events place, or I'm not sure what it is. It's something like that. So the river basically runs back now from here back towards Westmead Showground and in front of that building. It's something I'll definitely go and have another closer explore another day, when it's a bit drier, so I can get down in the fields. I just walked from that bridge or path, and it's been uphill all the way, and I'm right up at the top now by Ellesmere Road, where you can see the trees up there and everything was where I was referencing the buildings up that direction. But I've now just seen that down there, which obviously takes me back to the Herongate entrance, I think. So I reckon I'm going to be a glutton for punishment, and I'm going to walk down it. Just means I'm going to walk back uphill again afterwards. But hey, it'll keep me fit. I'll just give you a heads up, if you come down here, these planks are not steady at all. but they're fine. I dare say they will be once they bed in a bit. That shows it's fairly new, so I'd be interested to know when it was actually put in. This does look fairly new. I mean, there's no overgrowth or anything. Oh, that's interesting. Any of you have seen my previous content in the older days? I mean, I don't think there's a lot of it up unless you go onto my geographs. I love a pipeline. Oh, look at that, nicely hidden in the reeds. Oh, that is brilliant. Love a pipeline. This looks a bit dicey. We've got a fence to hold on to at the moment. Well, I want to say this would be about central to the riverbed. Again, we've got the Ellesmere Road there, so everything's been filled in a little bit for the road. But I'm just going to walk this along now until I get back to the road and have a look what we can see on the other side of the road. I'm now currently up on the main Ellesmere Road, so that way points to town. If I spin round, you can actually see the other side of the road, the riverbed. I'm not going to go over there because it's a bit busy and I don't want to end up falling down the hill. Not in this mud, it's proper boggy today. But yeah, I think that's I've got to give it. Shropshire Council have pulled that one out of the bag, which is not something I say very often about Shropshire Council. But yeah, that's really good. I mean, the bridge does literally walk you across the middle of all that. So you see a bit more of the bed there. Sorry about the traffic noise, but when I was referring to that marker point of the white building before on the hill, that's there. So I've literally come out of just there. The riverbed's behind me. So I think to get any closer to the other part of the river bed, that'd be your way up that lane, Hencote Lane. I've never been up there, but I'm going to. And that is where I'm going to leave it for today. But if you have a look at this map now, what I've done is shaded in with blue the route of the riverbed and where I think it would have finished. The red is the current route of the river, so you can see how it sort of mirrored itself. I don't know if they both ran at the same time to make a big circle or not, but I'll certainly do a part 2 on this. If you've got any information or anything I missed out or anything you want to know, please drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.